What's up guys, it's your boy Zach Byrne. I'm back. In case you didn't see my last YouTube video, it was about the top 5 reasons why I thought the Raptors would make the NBA Finals this year. If you didn't get a chance to see it yet, just hit the link below. Today I'm going to talk to you about my top 5 Toronto Raptors of all time. Number 5, Damon Stoudemire, aka Mighty Mouse. Damon Stoudemire was the first ever draft pick by the Toronto Raptors in the 1995 expansion draft. Although he had a short tenure with the team, he made the most of his time, winning the 1995-96 Rookie of the Year award, and was also most notable for being on a Raptors team that knocked down arguably the greatest team in NBA history, the 95-96 Chicago Bulls, who pulled off a 72-10 record that year, with one of those 10 losses coming at the hands of the Raptors. Number 4, Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was actually one of my first ever favorite Raptor players. I actually started watching basketball when I was 12, which was during the 2009-2010 season, which unfortunately was Bosh's last season with the team. However, I did get the chance to see him play live when I went to my first ever game in 2007 when I was 9. He was a huge franchise player, and the best that the Raptors had ever had since Vince Carter. Bosh was a 5-time All-Star with the team and led the team to their first postseason appearance in the post-Vince Carter era. Number 3, Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry first arrived to the Raptors at the start of the 2012-2013 season, and since then has gotten better and better every year, leading the Raptors to the playoffs in each of the last 5 seasons. Lowry is an absolute menace on the court and can give you all kinds of work, whether it's pulling up for a transition 3, dishing out assists to give one of his teammates a bucket, or taking a big-time charge on the defensive end. Number 2 is the man on my jersey, Vince Carter. Now, I know a lot of people would have Vince Carter at number 1 on this list, but you'll see why I have him at number 2 on this list when I tell you who my number 1 is. Irregardless, Vince Carter literally put Toronto on the map in the basketball world. Although he didn't have much postseason success in Toronto, he still made an impact nonetheless. Vince came into the league hot out of the gate, winning the 1998-99 Rookie of the Year award, and he shined his brightest in the 2000 slam dunk contest in what is considered by many the greatest slam dunk contest of all time. Vince is not only one of the greatest Raptors ever, but one of the greatest players, becoming one of only 7 players to ever play 20-plus seasons. And just recently, he became the 22nd player in NBA history to reach the 25,000 point mark, getting his 25,000th point in true Vince Carter fashion with a dunk. And number 1, DeMar DeRozan. Now this may come as a surprise to some, but I really do consider DeRozan to be the greatest Raptor of all time. The tandem of DeRozan and Lowry took the Raptors team to brand new heights, achieving huge postseason success, climaxing when they made the conference finals in 2016 and became just 2 games away from reaching the NBA Finals for the first time in the franchise's history. But unfortunately, that was shut down by some guy named LeBron James, who, needless to say, is alright. But with accolades like being the Raptors' all-time leading scorer, leader in wins, leader in games played, and so on, it's easy to say why some call DeMar DeRozan Mr. Toronto. And there you have it. Those are my personal top 5 Raptors of all time. Thank you so much for watching, and like always, feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment to say what you thought, or any future top 5 or top 10 lists you'd like to see me do in the future. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.